Honorable Meyer, for your input this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any further time, I would like to give to the chairperson of both Witzenberg PALS and SA PALS an opportunity this morning to deliver his chairperson's report reflecting on the achievements and progress made over the last 12 months with Witzenberg PALS. Please, let's put our hand together as we welcome Dr. Heinrich Jantjies.
In his absence, Honourable Minister and our Witzenberg Mayor, Municipal Manager, Councillors, special guests, directors and members of Witzenberg PALS, ladies and gentlemen, welcome at the Witzenberg PALS Annual General Meeting. Today is the 21st of August 2025. On 19 August 2014, which is 11 years and 2 days ago, 19 visionary leaders initiated PALS. The vision of PALS is peaceful, prosperous, and inclusive rural communities with sustainable, structured agricultural development. It was Simon Sinek that said at the recent Leadership Conference, he reminded us that the most overlooked characteristic of leadership is courage. The courage to rise above the short-term ups and downs, the courage to take risks, courage to speak truth to power, courage to choose integrity and to do what is right. It is the kind of courage that truly drives PALS forward the last 11 years. Dr. Mogale, the HOD of Agriculture in the Western Cape, in the recent Outside Perspective, has stated the following: what makes PALS truly remarkable is that it goes beyond land transfer. It facilitates the transfer of knowledge, opportunity, and affirms human dignity. PALS brings commercial farmers, new black farmers, financial institutions, and government together as equal partners working for the same plan towards a common outcome, namely building a sustainable, competitive, united, and prosperous agricultural sector. This balance of equity and responsibility gives PALS both credibility and staying power. Dr. Mogale also stated that over the past decade, PALS has become one of the most effective and scalable models for inclusive agricultural transformation. It thrives on the principles of partnership, mentorship, enterprise development, and shared accountability, all of which align with South Africa's land reform and food security goals. Witzenberg PALS, as the original mothership of PALS in South Africa, operates not only in the Western Cape, but its operations include engagements and expansions in other regions and provinces. The core activity is new enterprise development and agricultural development to ensure that the land produce food, create jobs, and grow the economy. It is, however, not an easy task. As private sector initiative, PALS experienced severe challenges over the last year. On the negative side of the balance sheet, it's a number of entries such as the lack of sufficient capacity and funding to assist community projects such as the Nduli piggery. Uncertainty and delays with government enablers such as the blended finance scheme and transactions being lost due to institutions' failure to appreciate that in the commercial world, time is of the essence. Furthermore, the silo approach which prevents government departments to collaborate and the delays to implement a coordinating agency for land and agricultural development. Institutions and departments operating in silos, hidden agendas of some stakeholders, and frustrations with the granting of enablers are some serious challenges which we are facing. It may even result in PALS' first failure with the Nduli Piggery Community Project, as the necessary funds to assist with infrastructure and cleaning up the hazardous and unhealthy area was not yet obtained. Despite these challenges, PALS elects to seek solutions and always do the right thing. Continuous engagements with public and private sector stakeholders to advocate for and to motivate enablers are sometimes a frustrating and time-consuming exercise. PALS is a relatively small non-profit and public benefit organization. but it continues to lead the way with inclusive agricultural development. It is not the only solution for all the challenges associated with agricultural industry, but it presents a viable option with a proven track record to make progress in sustainable inclusive development. It represents a solution to the question, what is the right thing to do when it comes to the challenges of land reform? We execute our tasks with honesty and believe that the merit-based manner on which enterprise development is facilitated is one of the reasons that in 11 years, only one of 60 projects might not be sustainable. On the positive side of things, the last year included a number of success and highlights. This includes the positive independent evaluation by the Palmer Development Group and Emmy Sure. These evaluations was commissioned by the Department of Agriculture Western Cape and National Treasury through the Jobs Fund. Both independent evaluations were extremely positive, and they found that the PALS framework is relevant, flexible, and adaptable to different commodities and regions into a blueprint for replication in other regions. Witzenberg PALS received a certificate of recognition from the Western Cape MEC of Agriculture, Minister Ivan Meyer, as well as the Hotgrow Transformation Award in 2024. PALS have partnered with the Jobs Fund in 2023 and 2024. In the support of National Treasury, have enabled PALS to engage with various stakeholders, enablers, and government departments, visits, potential projects in Mpumalanga, the Southern Cape, and the Free State have facilitated and provided assistance to various projects with regards to the implementation phase, and to present even a webinar called Witzenberg PALS Beyond the Soil on the 3rd of December 2024. KAL Products have donated fertilizer, which was distributed to the various members of our projects. Heineken have contracted with PALS to assist with the structuring and planning of a potential vineyard project in the Lutzville and Ebenezer area. Hotgrow and PALS works closely together, and the Deciduous Fruit Industry Trust sponsors training to build capacity of new era farmers. The following milestones were reached in the 2024-2025 financial year. 1,034 people received training in various training curriculums. PALS have listed 45 new potential projects in the Western Cape, Eastern Cape, Mpumalanga, Free State, Limpopo, and the Northwest. 7 blended finance applications were referred to Land Bank and 6 applications to ABSA. Let's stand still for a moment and look at a short reel about the PALS training initiatives. Other reportable actions includes the clean audits from Jobs Fund and the normal financial oversight, facilitating the first joint shareholding blended finance project and its payout, establishing a cloud-based server to protect data and collaborate regarding valuable PALS intellectual property, strategic partnerships with Hotgrow, FNB, Nedbank, Land Bank, Department of Agriculture Western Cape, the Koa Bokkeveld Training Center, Stellenbosch University Business School, Landbou Weekblad, Agrimark, and Hubert van Vieren provides a solid platform for cooperation. Our yearly growth in members with approximately 10% includes members from other regions such as the Eastern Cape and different areas of the Western Cape. Our loyal members are the backbone of Witzenberg PALS, and with the support of funders such as Hotgrow, F&B, and other donors such as CORE, Delecta, Petco, and Price Forbes, we are able to continue our work. Witzenberg PALS is the trade name for the PALS initiative in the Western Cape. Several projects in Robertson, Piketberg, the Langkloof in the Southern Cape, and other areas add strength to what is now truly becoming a provincial body international initiative. I want to thank our board of directors, who consist of myself, Henny de Tooy, the vice chairman, Lynn Versage and Gerrit van der Merwe, who forms the management team, Nicholas Dicey, Georgina Hewitt, Wimpy Polse, Lisa Ambaral, Danielle de Tooy, Yuri Miller, Daniel Salia, and Heinrich. They ensure that good corporate governance, adherence to policies and strategic direction remain true to the values of PALS. A special thanks to Nicholas Dicey and Lynn Versage, who retires as directors after approximately 10 years of service. A heartfelt thanks also to Lisa Ambral, Georgina Hewitt, and Jory Miller, who completes their terms as directors. The new board will consist of Kagiso Molatedi from the KLP Enterprise, Gillian Tong from Makusa Farming, Philip Pietrifori from Dwarsberg, and myself, together with Henny de Tooy, Gerrit van der Merwe, Wimpy Polse, Danielle de Tooy, Daniel Salia, and Jan Juris, will form the directors of Witzenberg PALS. Let's give them a nice warm welcome. In conclusion, the focus of PALS remain enterprise development and the strengthening the supporting network environment. The strategy of PALS includes a clear focus on agricultural development and land reform from a proven legal, financial, and business plan framework. With innovation, courage, and teamwork, we will continue to build a community of which all of us and future generations can all be proud of. I thank you.
Can we please give a warm hand to Dr. Jantjies for that very comprehensive chairperson's report. Chairperson and the board, we really also want to acknowledge your leadership in getting us to these milestones. You've mentioned the board members. We will not repeat those names other than to say we salute all of you jointly for the leadership displayed over the last 12 months and before that. I also want to acknowledge and welcome our municipal manager, Mr. Nassan, this morning. Since 2014, key stakeholder in partnering with us in getting the initiative where we are today. In your absence, Mr. Nassan, we've given that recognition that this milestone would not have been possible if we haven't partnered with you guys. So thank you very much for that visionary leadership on your part also.